What is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for coming back today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Just click on today's video. Truly means the world to me, so I want to say thank you. Purpose of my video today, I just want to talk about basically in the early 2000s, 2010, all these B-list celebrities that just wanted to find love, just wanted to have a love show, and VH1 was like, we got you. We're going to do all these shows. Probably the most notable one is Flavor Flav, when he had Flavor of Love. You have Bret Michaels with Rock of Love, and spin-offs from that, you had Chance of Love, Daisy of Love, you had I Love New York, you had Shot of Love with Tila Tequila, you had For the Love of Ray J, you had Chad Ochocinco with Ultimate Catch. Yes, that was a real show. But the show I'm going to talk about today, and very tragic and sad way of reason why this show got canceled, I'm talking about Megan Wants a Millionaire with Megan Hausman. Now, Megan was a contestant on Rock of Love, I think maybe season 2 or season 3, I can't really remember. Basically, these celebrities, they always get multiple seasons, the big name celebrities, because you ain't going to tie down Bret Michaels, the lead singer of Poison, let's face it. So, she was on season 2, maybe season 3, but she was quickly a fan favorite because everyone did love her personality. She played the very much blonde, bimbo, just trying to find someone who's going to take care of her, kind of like a sugar daddy, just any way to get by with life, and people ate it up. I was actually a fan favorite. I liked Megan, so she did not win Rock of Love, shocker, but basically all the rejects from all these shows, all these love shows, VH1's like, what should we do with all these people that we've already casted? Let's make another show. So they made another show called I Love Money, where all these rejects from all these shows that did not get picked to win the love of their life, they got to come on the show and compete for $250,000. Now, like I said, Megan was already a fan favorite on Rock of Love and I Love Money, that VH1 saw potential in her and decided to give her her own show. Hence the name Megan Wants a Millionaire. Basically, the premise of the show is 17 contestants come on, and all bid for the love of Megan. Each of them had to have a net worth of at least $1 million to even get on the show. Now, the show aired original episode on August 2nd, 2009, and as quickly as it took off, it came crashing down really hard in a very sad and tragic way to end a TV show. And it all ended because of one contestant, and that contestant's name is Ryan Jenkins. Now, we're going to get into him in just a second. Now, Megan came out in interviews after all this, the news broke and the stories broke, that she had a very strong connection with Ryan on set. That she had broke the rules a little bit and gotten his cell phone number, and they had basically these late night talks where they actually were falling in love. And she actually told Ryan that she was going to pick him as the winner of Megan Wants a Millionaire. So she takes this information back to VH1, the producers, and tell them that I have chosen Ryan Jenkins to win the show. Basically, the producers, they said they didn't talk her out of it, but basically tried to sway her in a different direction because Ryan was not a fan favorite. Now, Ryan was kind of arrogant on the show, and his persona did not translate well to the viewers, so he was not a fan favorite of the show. So the producers kind of wanted her to go in a different direction, which she did. She did not pick Ryan to win Megan Wants a Millionaire, and it's come out later on. I've not seen the ending of this, but it was, I think some guy named TJ actually ended up winning the show, and Ryan placed third in the show. Now, after everything had kind of wrapped up, and the shooting had kind of ended, and everyone kind of went their separate ways, shocker, the love relationship between Megan and TJ didn't work out, so she's kind of wanting to rekindle everything with Ryan. She gives Ryan a call, but quickly does she find out that after the taping and everything had ended with Megan Wants a Millionaire, he had ran off to Vegas and had met this model named Jasmine Floor and actually gotten married to her. So, Megan being kind of stunned, she was just like, oh, okay. But, so, like I said, the show aired on August 2nd, 2009. On August 15th, 2009, Jasmine Floor, now this newly married to Ryan Jenkins, was actually found murdered. Her body was so badly mutilated and stuffed inside of a suitcase. They couldn't even identify her because how badly she'd been beaten and dismembered. She had no teeth left. The only way to identify her was by the serial numbers of her breast implants. That's how badly she was beaten and mutilated. Which is truly sad and tragic that that's how anybody would end their life. So, VH1 got word of this. August 19th, they decided to, hey, let's pause everything with everything that's going on with all this investigation, because now Ryan is wanted for questioning, obviously, in the murder and disappearance of his wife. So, they put everything on pause to hold off. 4 days later from that, August 23rd, Ryan Jenkins was actually found deceased in a hotel in Hope, Canada, where he had committed suicide. So, on August 24th, basically, VH1 said, nope, we're done. Cancel it. Cancel everything. Nothing else will ever come of this. And nothing else has ever came up. I've never seen, like, lost footage or any episodes that didn't air. I've never seen those come to fruition, which is very, very sad and tragic that this happened. VH1 actually had to end up canceling I Love Money Season 3 because Ryan Jenkins was on there, where Jenkins actually won Season 3 of I Love Money. He won $250,000. So, and, you know, it's truly sad and tragic to think about that Megan essentially wanted to pick him as the winner. And, you know, could this have been her fate if that's what would have happened? You know, it's very scary to think about. But from this point on, you know, the casting and, you know, the selections for these reality TV shows had changed drastically. Now, Chris Catalano, he actually was the senior casting director for a lot of these VH1 shows that were coming on. He's now left, and he is a casting director for CBS's Big Brother. But he remembers the interview with Ryan, and he said something just wasn't right. Something didn't sit right with him during this interview, but he was charismatic. He was a good-looking guy. So they decided to give him a shot anyway. So since then, you know, all the things have changed as far as the questions, the interview process, the background checks, everything like that has, you know, been like tied down a little bit more because of the incident with Ryan Jenkins. Chris actually said that he would rather be wrong about someone than end up with another Ryan Jenkins scenario. It's crazy how this one contestant kind of changed the format of all these reality dating shows. You don't have as many anymore. I mean, we still have The Bachelor, some other shows as well, but nothing like we did in the early 2000s and 2010s. You know, sadly enough, I gotta say that I was a huge fan of these shows. I would watch all these trash, you know, reality stars trying to find love. I loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on these shows. Did you watch these shows growing up? You know, were you just enamored by these shows like I was? I'm curious to hear from you guys. But, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. You know, if you wouldn't mind, the best way to help support me and help support the channel is on your way out, hitting the thumbs up button down below. If you're not a subscriber, you can quickly become one. It's super easy. It's cheap. It's, you know, it's the best thing you can do for me today. Hitting the subscribe button. And out beside that, turn on that little bell notification and select all. And that way YouTube will send you a nice little notification whenever I upload a new video. I'm starting to do a little bit more videos besides the Hollywood stuff and the movies, where I am doing a little bit of gameplay. So if that's something that interests you, turn on the little bell notifications. That way you don't miss any of that content. But, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys so very much. Mom, I love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Hey, if you want to watch another video, click here. If you want to subscribe, click over here. As always, thanks for watching, guys.